Hi, I'm Kitty Felde. Can you believe it? Book Club for Kids began 10 years ago in the summer of 2015. And we are celebrating our anniversary by counting down our top 10 most listened to episodes over the past decade. This week, just in time for the second installment in the Bad Guys movie series, is the graphic novel that started it all. Number 4 on our top 10 list, Aaron Blabey's The Bad Guys. Enjoy.
It's a book club for kids.
It's the book club for kids. It's the book club for kids podcast.
Hi, I'm Kitty Felde. Get ready for a few laughs. This week, it's Aaron Blabey's The Bad Guys. It's the story of a group of animals, a wolf, a piranha, a shark, well, you get the idea, who want to improve their reputations.
I'm a genius, and I'm going to make us all heroes. Oh, he's completely out of his mind.
That's our celebrity reader, actor Steve DeVorkin. The book is a very funny graphic novel. Our readers from Kimball Elementary School in Washington, D.C. make the argument that graphic novels are important.
Some people, they can add pictures because some people don't have as big of an imagination.
Writer Aaron Blabey says he has one rule in his writing life.
The worst thing you can do in a kid's book is be boring. It's got to be fun, it's got to be exciting, it's got to be interesting, or make you sad, or make you happy, or do something.
This is the Book Club for Kids, the show where kids talk about books. We'll tell you how you can be on the show a little later on, but first, let's meet our readers.
Hello, my name is Jakai. Hello, my name is Darius.
Hello, my name is Derek. And we're all 5th graders. And we are in Kimball Elementary School. And we are in Washington, D.C.
The book is about a guy. His name was Mr. Wolf. He got a group of guys, and he wanted to turn into a good guys group, but they didn't like it, and they wanted to be bad guys.
Who exactly is Mr. Wolf?
Mr. Wolf is a wolf, and his buddies are piranha, shark, snake, and tarantula.
Are they really bad guys?
Yeah, they're really bad guys, but Mr. Wolf wants to act like he's a good guy for now.
Do we believe him?
Well, his buddies believe him, but they don't want to become good guys like him.
Seems like a good time to get a taste of the bad guys. Our celebrity reader is actor Steve DeVorkin, who, by the way, you can hear as our favorite dog, Senator Something, in our other podcast, The Fina Mendoza Mysteries. Here, he plays a car full of many other animals.
Well, this is the first meeting of the Good Guys Club. That's right, the Good Guys. I beg your pardon. Oh, you heard me. Aren't you tired of being the villain? Aren't you tired of the screams? Aren't you tired of the fear?
Not particularly. Not at the least.
Of course you are. And I have the solution. Okay, pop quiz. Let's see. We find a cat stuck in a tree. What do? Eat it? No. We rescue it. You're kidding, right?
This guy is loco.
No, I'm not. I'm a genius. And I'm going to make us all heroes. Oh, he's completely out of his mind.
I came all the way from Bolivia for this?
And you'll be glad you did, Mr. Piranha. And so will you, Mr. Shark. This is going to be awesome! Now everybody climb aboard and let's do some good.
Why are we driving around in this stupid car?
Stupid car? Why, this car is a fuel-injected, 200 horsepower, rock-and-rollin' chariot of flamin' coolness. If we're going to be good guys, my friend, don't you think we should look good?
It's a sweet ride, Chico, but I get car sick, man. So what are we doing here?
We're looking for trouble, my friend. If we're going to be heroes, we always need to be on the lookout for trouble. We need to be able to smell trouble. In fact, wait a second. I think I can smell trouble right now. Wow, it's really strong. Actually, hang on. Meow! Bingo! So, what are we going to do?
Rescue the cat? Rescue the cat?
I guess rescue the cat. And what are we not going to do?
Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
Eat the cat? That's right. I don't know about you, but I feel pumped. Now, let's do this thing. Meow. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Let me handle this. Hey, you. Get down here or I'll shimmy up that tree and bite you on your furry little butt.
Well, what makes a good guy and what makes a bad guy?
What makes a good guy and what makes a bad guy is that bad guys destroy stuff and do some bad stuff, like burning down houses. And good guys, they save the world. They clean the water, they take out the trash.
In the book, they was trying to be good guys, but they so-called good guys as saving chickens from a chicken farm and saving dogs from a dog pound. But it was all in a bad way. They said the dogs and the chickens supposed to be there, but no, they was being bad guys and messed it up.
Would you guys say you are good guys or bad guys?
We would say that we are good guys because we do our work, we listen to our teachers, we do everything.
I would consider all of us at this table good guys because if you wasn't a good guy right now, you would not be here talking to us. You would be messing us up and doing all that stuff. Now, he's a good guy because he's very excellent. He's very respectful. He does all his work. He doesn't yell, scream. He likes a lot of people like me.
So this is a graphic novel, so there are words and pictures. Is that a good thing, a bad thing? Does it help? Does it make a difference?
Well, the pictures help because they help you to see what's going on, not just you reading. And in most of chapter books, you don't get a much good of pictures, so you don't really know what's going on. Like in Bad Guys, they showed a lot. Like the shark didn't like the tarantula. So anytime the tarantula get on it's saying, oh, and then it showed the tarantula all on him. Some people, they can add pictures because some people don't have as big of an imagination, and it also helps to give a better picture of what's happening.
Why is this book funny?
They made it funnier by adding illustrations because the illustrations, it shows what's going on. Like Jakai said, somebody slipping on a banana, somebody getting smacked, somebody falling out of a tree. They show all the pictures so people can laugh and talk about it and have a good time. And if somebody's mad and they read a book, they can put a smile on their face.
Now, I know all you guys identified yourself as good guys, but that said, which character in the book did you like the best?
Mr. Piranha. It was because that he says, now I'm a piranha sandwich.
Oh, yeah, they call him that.
But piranhas are kind of dangerous. Why did you like him?
Well, because he's always screaming. And he's also funny because he always like every time he fall down, he'll always be like, Jiggles, get me. And then they just start trying to get him, but then he just fall down again.
Well, my favorite character is Spider because of how smart he is and how he likes to use technology. And I also like to use technology just like the Spider.
So you're smart and you like to use technology.
Yes. My favorite character is Mr. Snake because he always wants to eat everything he sees. Like, it's so funny. He always wants to eat the chickens, the dogs. He's like, oh my God, so delicious, Chico. Well, he says like a lot of stuff, and he laughs and he giggles, and he was like, and he told them, oh, and they don't let him go inside that much because of the way he is. Mr. Shark, they use him as a disguise all the time.
So, what about Mr. Snake is also similar to you?
He likes to climb a lot of stuff, and I love climbing stuff. And then he yells and screams and argue. Like, he doesn't play about what he does.
Does that sound like you?
He likes to get to work.
So, who would you recommend this book to? Who should read this book?
A lot of people that like to laugh and love to see jokes and love animals. I would recommend this book to people that don't get to laugh a lot or very serious people, because it will just give them the joy of a little bit of laughter.
Well, let's chat a little bit with our author, Aaron Blabey. You guys got some questions?
What do you do to make this book?
So if I'm writing a story, I'll get up in the morning, I'll go for a run. And when I'm running, I find running just helps me think of ideas. So stuff tends to come when I'm running. If I'm writing, especially if I'm writing in verse, if I'm writing like something that flows in poetry, I walk all day. I find walking really useful because as I'm walking along, the kind of rhythm of walking helps me kind of figure out how to make something rhyme and make it fit. I look like I'm just texting people all the time, and I'll be hit by a bus one day because I walk around constantly writing on my phone. And there's a couple of reasons. One, it's just when I'm walking, it's easier than having a pen. But the other thing is I used to have really beautiful little notebooks, but I found notebooks, particularly good-looking ones, made me nervous when I picked them up. You don't want to deface it because it's already kind of a perfect thing, and then everything you do feels kind of stupid. Whereas when you just type it on your phone or scribble it on a whiteboard or on the back of a napkin, it doesn't matter. And that's where my best stuff comes from, because I'm more relaxed than if I'm... the thing, if you've got a pretty notebook, it's like sort of chiseling something into stone. You want every mark you make to be kind of beautiful, whereas it's much more effective, I find, to just scribble, and make a mess. I call it a lot of people do, call it trying to capture lightning in a bottle. That's what it is. It's trying to catch something that is, you can't see it. You just have to, because that's what I do, or what people who write or paint, or our job is to make something out of nothing, which is a pretty amazing job to have, really. But that's what it is. At the end of the day, it's just me walking around thinking up stuff and then trying not to get in the way of it. So that's what I do. I sort of scribble it down on something easy. When I think about it, the first book I ever wrote was written on a piece of toilet paper. Yeah, it was Pearl Barley and Charlie Parsley. It actually started, this little bit here in the frame is my boarding pass when I was on a plane. I wrote the first bit on that, and then that night I was staying with some friends and I didn't have any paper and everybody was asleep, so I went and got some toilet paper from the guest room and I wrote the book, and it's exactly word for word the book. So you don't need anything fancy at all to write a book. I did it on a piece of toilet paper. If I'm painting though, if I'm doing the artwork, so we take the kids to school, I go down to my studio and I start painting, and I put on music. And music's really, really important with what I do. It helps me kind of create the right mood. Most of my inspirations of writers tend to be songwriters, because I find a lifelong love of songs and songwriting has had a really, really big influence on how I make my books. Because for me, they're songs. Instead of having a tune, I've got pictures.
We inspired you to write the things that's in your book, like the jokes and the names and stuff, and the criminal record and stuff like that.
They can come from anywhere. You can see something on the street, or somebody can say something, you can hear a word.
What made you make everyone animals instead of real people?
I asked my little boy once, what are your favourite animals? And he started listing them off, and he was going shark, tiger, pig. There's a little sign in my studio, I have it on my desk, and it just says, "Don't be boring." And I find that the best piece of advice I can give myself every day. But the worst thing you can do in a kid's book is be boring. It's got to be fun. It's got to be exciting. It's got to be interesting, or make you sad, or make you happy, or do something. And I have that sign there to remind me to never, ever, ever, ever be boring.
All right, now we've come to the part of the show where I ask the hardest question, which is, what is your favorite book or book series and why?
My favorite book is Diary of the Wimpy Kid, and it's my favorite book because of how it has so many series in it. And he does a lot of funny things, and how he comes up with all these plans and things like that. And it's just a lot of the books, so I can read a lot of them. My favorite book is Middle School is Not Fun While Being a New Kid. So at school, they like to wear salmon pink a lot, and he likes to draw. So then he made this boy, his name is Adrian, and all the boys in there, they try to hype him up. So then they made another book about him. I like all the series. So they made another book about the new boy that came, and they started being friends. I like it because the boy, I forgot his name. I think it's Adrian. He's so funny. He always makes people laugh, and he's loud. He's very loud. It was funny.
New Kid is one of our Book Club for Kids podcast episodes, and we'll have a link at our website, bookclubforkids.org.
My favorite book is Cat in the Hat. He always do strangest things, and that's the reason why I like him.
Your turn, Steve DeVorkin. Got a favorite book?
Hi, a friend of mine, Jake Hogan, gave me this book years ago, and I was an actor, and I was wondering what it took to make it in Hollywood. And I read the book. I knew about William Goldman, but even at that time, it was a revelation to know that all those people who were saying no to me at the time, and maybe those who were saying yes, didn't know anything. And happy mistakes happened, and other mistakes happened. So it gave me an insight into the business that I didn't have, because I just thought that everybody knew what they were doing. And the book helped me understand the reality of life and show business.
Well, before we go, you guys got some jokes for us?
Why did the skeleton go to the party by himself?
Why?
Because he had nobody to go with.
Oh.
Why did the penny jump off the cliff but the quarter did not?
Why?
Because the quarter had more sense.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I don't know. Why?
'Cause he wanted to cross the road to meet his friend. But he got ran over.
That's a different twist on that. We'll have a list of everybody's favorite book at our website, bookclubforkids.org. And if you have a favorite book, you can be on the Book Club for Kids podcast too. Just record yourself on the voice memo app of a smartphone telling us your first name, the city where you live, the name of your favorite book, and why you love it. And then email the file to us at kitty@bookclubforkids.org. You can even send us a picture of yourself with that book. And if you're a teacher or a librarian in Southern California or the Washington, D.C. area, we would love to come out and tape a Book Club for Kids episode with your readers. It's free to schools and libraries, and we can send you all the information if you send us an email to kitty@bookclubforkids.org. Thanks this week to producer Chad Francis. Brandon Baker composed our theme with additional music from Andrew Walton. Emma Steinkellner designed our logo. And thanks to our friends at Storybox Library for sharing audio with Aaron Blabey. And of course, thanks to our readers this week, Darius, Derek, and Juka, and their librarian Karen Cowden at Kimball Elementary School in Washington, D.C. We have a free newsletter for teachers, parents, and librarians full of free tips about how to turn kids into lifelong readers. You can sign up at the website, bookclubforkids.org. And if you've been waiting to listen to the entire second season of the Fina Mendoza Mysteries podcast, this is your lucky week. All 18 episodes are now available to binge. You can follow Fina's adventures as she finds the mysterious bird that pooped on the president during the State of the Union address. That's the Fina Mendoza Mysteries, wherever you listen to podcasts. And by the way, that's also where you can hear our celebrity reader Steve DeVorkin as our favorite dog, Senator Something. I'm Kitty Felde. Thanks so much for listening.